Yes, I did it.
Thank you for joining me on my 2023 Retro Game Room Tour. And we're going to start with the Neo Geo Arcade Stick Pro, one of my favorite modern retro devices. And it has the Hilo Stick pack installed on it. I have the entire Neo Geo library on that, and along with some other Capcom arcade games, several arcade games as well. Love that device. And then, something new to the game room, I pulled out my old CRT monitor, my PC monitor from back in the day, plugged it in to my modern unit here with a adapter, and have been playing retro PC games exactly the way they used to be played. And it was pretty cool. I found also my floppy disks that I had backed up all my old games that I used to play on the PC. And I have a device that is a USB device that reads those floppy disks. So I've been having a great time with that, a lot of fun. Next up is my Atari Jaguar collection. And I'm at about 25 games now, about halfway from owning an entire official released Atari Jaguar collection. I love my Jaguar, absolutely love it. Don't believe the negativity you hear about it. It's a great system. There's some really cool games, and there are exclusive games that you can only play on the Atari Jaguar that make it well worth collecting for. Below that, I have my TurboGrafx 16 turbo chips and my PC Engine CDs for the PC Engine Dual, and a game for it as well. This is my favorite CRT. I got it for free off of Facebook Marketplace. It's just a great TV. Below that, I have my Nintendo Wii, my PS1, and my Xbox 360 all connected to that CRT. I have a PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Wii U there on the chest of drawers, and those drawers have just tons of controllers in there, so that's what I use those for. We have Cathedral playing through my Evercade right there that's connected to the HD TV, along with my Switch, NES Classic, and my Neo Geo Mini. My grandson is inputting his name because he just got a high score on Zombies Ate My Neighbors right there on my JVC CRT. We got the PS2, the Sega Saturn, Switch box down there. Allows me to play any of these consoles. The PS3 and the original Xbox is also connected to that Switch box. And one of the cool things is I have both those CRTs. I have those connected through a Switch box that has a splitter on it, a built-in splitter on it. So if you're playing two players, one person can actually use their own CRT on a lot of the co-op games. We got my Streets of Rage poster up here that my daughter got me for my birthday. I love it. And the Punisher, of course, my favorite superhero. Alright, so moving right along, we've got a poster of John Elway. We've got some Castlevania artwork up there. The shadow box of Castlevania Symphony of the Night, of course, is the highlight. And then we've got my Sega Genesis with my 32X and my Sega CD connected, my new PC Engine Duo that I'm loving right now. We've got the Sega Dreamcast, we've got the Atari Jaguar, the TurboGrafx 16, the Nintendo Entertainment System, the Super NES, and my Jungle Green N64. So, moving on to the gaming shelf here, the game shelf I should say. I have my Sega Genesis complete inbox on the first shelf there. Below that I have the loose Sega Genesis cart collection along with 32X and Master System games. And then below that starts my NES collection. That runs into my Super NES collection. I don't have huge collections, for one system. They're games that I love to play, that's why I collect them. Right next to the SNES collection there, of course, starts the PlayStation 1 collection, and it goes on down into the next row, and that runs right smack dab into my PS3 collection. And got PS3 games on that next shelf there that run into my original Xbox game collection, and it follows down on the other side of the bottom row here, trying to get a good angle for you here, and then that runs into my Xbox 360 collection. So original Xbox, then Xbox 360. And you know, the 360 is one of the best consoles of all time in my opinion. Completely versatile, played a lot of backward compatible Xbox games on it. A lot of retro games in the arcade that you could download and you could purchase. So, what a great system. Then we got my Legend of Zelda encyclopedia along with the Legend of Zelda and Link. Got my PS2 collection, and it runs into my Sega Saturn collection. I have some Dreamcast games in there as well, and then that goes down into my PS1 long box collection and loose disc PS1 collection. But yeah, I really enjoy, two of my favorite games of all time are The Legend of Zelda and Link. And so I feel like I have them properly displayed in the game room. And then one of the best things about this game room is the built-in cabinet that has a fluorescent light that lights up the entire cabinet there. And you'll see my original Sega Genesis complete in box, including the Golden Axe poster. Shining Force 2, of course, right there, complete in box. That's my most expensive Sega Genesis game because it is complete in box and it gets pretty pricey at that point. We've got the 6-button Sega Genesis arcade stick. I've just got a new arcade stick that's USB that works on my Switch and my Evercade for Christmas from my wife, and that's that stick there in the middle. And then we're going to go down to the Atari Jaguar box, a box for the controller, my Atari Jaguar gamer book there. And then I've got some modern retro devices here. I love the Evercade. I've been collecting for it like crazy. Very affordable games, very affordable system, and then we've got some of the Hyperkin clone consoles. The NES console is probably the weakest one in that bunch, but you can get some really good performance out of the other three consoles there. Below that I have my Sega Genesis that's set up to play Master System games, and an extra NES, extra PS1, and then behind that are some of my minis consoles, classic consoles that I own. One little look there, and then I added this shelf because I was just running out of room, and it's kind of allowed me to be a little more organized. And I've got my music CDs up there. I've got some boxes, some odds and ends. I've got my Atari 2600 collection here. I've got my Xbox One collection, PS4 collection, Nintendo Switch collection, Nintendo Wii U, Nintendo Wii, GameCube, N64 games in here, and then some other odds and ends that just haven't made it into a shelf. Got some Sega CD games there as well. And then below that is some more odds and ends that just haven't put them on a shelf yet, haven't got them where they need to go. And behind there is a box full of trade fodder that's going to be going on the trade sheet in the trade group that I belong to. So, yeah. One last look here at the game room in action. My grandson Cooper playing Zombies Ate My Neighbors. And yeah, he just cleared a stage. Look at that. Well, I want to thank all of you guys for watching this video. And I hope you guys really have a happy new year. And thank you very much for sticking around to the end of this video. We're going to give you one more little tour here. And I just want to say thank you, and we'll catch you next time.